guys, it's Miss Simpson, and today I'm going to switch it up on you just a little bit. And instead of making you fill out that nonfiction strategies page, I wanted just, to change it just a little. So you're going to fill out this page with me, and you're also going to fill out one on another epic book. Okay, so before we get started with that, I want to teach you a little mini lesson about fact and opinion. So this is one of the easier things that we learn in fourth grade, because y'all know what facts are and y'all know what opinions are. A fact is something that can be proven. So Harry Potter was written by J.K. Rowling. That's the author of Harry Potter. We can prove it by Googling it. Or we can go get the Harry Potter book and show somebody that her name is on the cover. It says that she's the author, right? So the clues that it gives us, this is the harder part. So let me go ahead and explain opinion, and we'll come back to that. An opinion is what someone thinks, feels, or believes. So if they say Harry Potter is the best book of all time, well, sometimes some kids don't like Harry Potter. Maybe you're one of them, and you're like, I don't believe that. I disagree. That is an opinion. So a lot of you guys have opinions. Teachers at school, we don't like you guys to have free time on your iPads because we think you should be using free time to talk to your friends and have fun and run around. We don't want you on technology, but you guys, most of the time, like to be on your technology and like to be on your iPads. Those are opinions, differences of opinions. But a fact would be, today I posted all of your work on Canvas. Well, all of it was there, right? That's a fact. So the hardest part is figuring out fact and opinion within a book or within an article. So today we're going to practice that. If we see dates, science, numbers, or it's nonfiction, most of the time that is a fact. It can be proven. If you think you can Google it or look it up in a book, or mainly those two things, if you think you can prove it that way, then it's probably a fact. But if you hear things like believe, best, feel, good, think, bad, those are opinions. Sometimes in articles, the author of that article gives both facts, but they also sneak in their opinion so that you kind of start thinking the way that they think, or you start believing the things that they think. So today, we are going to work on this little page. This part is asking us for facts, opinions, and your opinion of the article. We're also going to still find the main idea. That's the same thing as central idea. 3 supporting details, the author's purpose, and the text structure. So before we get started, and guess what? You're not having to do a summary today. Woohoo! I took that out because I wanted to add in fact and opinion. So let's go look at the book I chose. I chose this book about the Chevrolet Corvette Z06. So I thought this would be a good one because a lot of people have a difference of opinion on cars, especially Ford versus Chevrolet. That's a big one if y'all did not know that. Okay, so again, there's no text features on this, but I noticed that table of contents is text features. And it helps me because it tells me the title of what is on that page and the page number it's on. Okay, so while I'm reading, I'm going to be thinking, what's the main thing? What's the central idea? What's the author's purpose? What's the text structure? Is there a fact in this? Is there an opinion in this? And as I'm reading, I'm going to stop and I'm going to show you what I see. So let's start reading. A new record. A crowd gathers at a racetrack. A Chevrolet Corvette Z06 pulls up to the starting line. The driver wants to test the speed of his new supercar. He sees the signal and pushes the pedal to the floor. The engine roars as the Z06 accelerates down the track. The Z06 is soon traveling almost 200 miles per hour. The crowd watches the Z06 fly past in a flash. Then the car comes to a stop. The Z06 has run the quarter mile in under 11 seconds. So something that I notice right here about, it says an opinion from the article, but we need 3 important facts or statistics. So we find facts by looking at numbers, science, dates. But the numbers is really important, especially for this car right here, because they just ran the quarter mile in under 11 seconds. And we can prove that because we could look it up. And also, they probably timed him. So that's what I'm going to put for one of my facts. And I'm just going to copy it down word for word. The Z06 has run the quarter mile. So when you're looking for facts, really look for numbers in under 11 seconds. Okay. So let me show you where I wrote that. I just wrote that right there. That was one of the facts. It ran under 11 seconds. It was numbers. And so now I'm going to keep going. In 1911, they told us to look out for dates. So let's see what happened in 1911. In 1911, a Swiss race car driver and the American who started General Motors had an idea. Louis Chevrolet and William C. Durant wanted to make cars that were comfortable and performed well. Many people knew the Chevrolet name from Louis's racing success. The two men named the company after Louis to help sell cars. They also priced the cars lower than similar cars made by other companies. Their cars were a hit. So here's what I'm thinking. It says in 1911, they started Chevrolet. So one thing about facts, again, is they have dates on them. So in 1911, Chevrolet was started was another fact that I found in the article because it's dates. Okay, so I haven't really figured out author's purpose yet. I don't really know the main idea yet or the text structure because I'm not that far in it, and I haven't seen any opinions. So let's keep reading. General Motors bought the Chevrolet name in 1917. Okay. Chevrolet continued to design popular cars with a low cost. It also started making more expensive cars. In 1953, Chevrolet showed off the first Corvette at the New York Auto Show. So that's another fact I'm going to put. I'm going to put in 1953, Chevrolet, and I'm just copying down that fact word for word because there's a year with it. That's a fact. I can look it up. Chevrolet showed off the first Corvette. Okay, let me show you where I wrote that. And now I have 3 facts and I don't have to, whoops. Sorry, guys, that just went away. Okay, now I have 1, 2, 3 facts, and now I can focus on the rest of this. My opinions, author's purpose, text structure, and central idea. Okay, so let's keep reading. Chevrolet Corvette Z06. The Z06 is a more, wait, did we finish this page? Yes, okay. Sorry, guys. The Z06 is a more powerful version of the Corvette model. The first Z06 came out in 1963. This car was designed for the racetrack. Since then, the Z06 has gone through 3 generations. The newest Z06 generation began in 2015. It is made by the same team that designed Chevrolet race cars. So you know what I'm noticing? The main thing that this is talking about is the Chevrolet Z06. And it's giving me a bunch of facts about the Chevrolet Z06, right? So I'm thinking our main idea is going to be something about the Chevrolet Z06. I have to make that into a sentence. So I'm going to say the Chevrolet Z06. Let's go back and look real quick at this. Whoop.
Generation.
Okay, so I'm going to say has many cool details. Because it has a lot of cool stuff about it. And so now my supporting details, I can say 3 cool things that support that. So the Chevrolet Z06 has many cool details. So I can choose 3 things about that Chevrolet Z06 that makes it so cool. So let's see. It came out in 1963. It was designed for the racetrack. It's gone through three generations. The newest Z06 generation began in 2015. It is made by the same team that designed Chevrolet race cars. Okay, let's see if this. Oh, here we go. Technology and gear. This is the cool stuff. The Corvette Z06 is made to be light yet powerful. It can come as a coupe or a convertible. The coupe's hood and roof are made of carbon fiber. So I'm going to say that's a supporting detail. The coupe's hood and roof, and that's a cool detail about that car that we want to write down. So the coupe's hood and roof are made of carbon fiber. And then let's keep reading, see if we can find something else. The convertible has a soft top. In nice weather, the convertible's roof can be removed. The car's frame and engine are made of aluminum. Boom, another supporting detail. The car's frame, and I'm copying down it word for word, frame and engine are made of aluminum. Okay, this engine has a supercharger to give, and finally, another detail. You can find it all on one page. You can find it throughout the book, whatever you want, as long as it matches your main idea. So the engine has a supercharger to make it more powerful. So let me show you my paper real quick and show you how I found all of those things. So as I was reading, I noticed that it's talking about the Chevrolet 06 and all the cool things about it. Its history, different parts on it. And so I gave 3 specific details that I found in the book to support that main idea, that central idea. So I put those 3 cool details. Okay, so now I'm going to focus on finding an opinion, the author's purpose, and text structure. So far, I'm noticing that it is giving me a lot of information. I'm not seeing much persuade because it's nonfiction. I'm not seeing entertain because it's nonfiction. I'm not really seeing explain because it's not teaching me anything. So I'm informing. Am I getting new facts, or is it describing? Okay, so let's go back and take a look. The Z06 is aerodynamic. It sits low to the ground to cut through the wind. The wide body allows for larger tires. Its body shape and spoiler help the tires grip the road at high speeds. The Corvette Z06 has many features to make driving easier. Drivers can add paddle shifters on the steering wheel to change gears. For different driving conditions, the Z06 has 5 settings to help the car perform its best. With the turn of a dial, the driver can change the car's handling and power. Ooh, that's cool. The Corvette is the most powerful sports car ever made by Chevrolet. Oh, okay, I see opinions coming up. Listen to this. Drivers love the look, feel, and power of the supercar. Do you think every driver loves the Chevrolet? Every driver who has ever driven it absolutely loves it. I don't. Let's keep reading. I see more opinions. Owners like having a car that can drive on the streets and the track. The Corvette Z06 will continue to blur the line between race car and supercar. So for my opinion from the article, I'm going to put drivers love the look, feel. Okay, I got to check what it said. Sorry, guys. Look, feel, and here, right here. Power. And power of the supercar. Okay. Now, here's what I'm thinking. I know that's an opinion because I have an opinion about that. I would not like having a Corvette. I do not like to drive. I do not like driving. It's very scary for me. So I would not like to drive a powerful car like the Corvette. And yours could be that you do like to drive a powerful car like the Corvette, but I don't. I wouldn't. So that's my opinion. So their opinion, drivers love the look, feel, and power of the supercar. Guess what? I probably would not have said that. That's their opinion, not my opinion. Okay, so author's purpose and text structure. I'm almost positive it's in form, but let's keep reading. Oh, and we're done. Okay, so now we can go back. That was the glossary and everything. Okay, so yes, it was in form, and it was informing me. Down here, you're going to tell me your explanation. Informing me about the Corvette Z06. And then over here, I can start marking things out. Guess what? There was no problem. So it can be problem and solution. There was only one car it talked about, the Corvette Z06. So it's not compare and contrast. Cause and effect. There wasn't an event and what happened after the event. So was it order and sequence or description? Did they give you a lot of details and new information about the Corvette? Or did they tell you the history in order, starting in order? Now, here's the thing. Yes, it did start in order, but was the whole entire thing in order, start to finish? No. At the end, it started giving me details about that car, and it wasn't in order. So I'm going to put description because it gave me facts about the Corvette Z06. So these lines are for you to explain yourself. Okay, so today should have been a review. Oops, I didn't put Corvette, my title. Today should have been a review of all the things that we've been going over this week. And one thing that is new is fact and opinion. So you are going to look below. I have an epic book. I didn't assign it to you because that isn't working for some reason. I took a little screenshot and I put it right down below. Look up that book. Use that book to do this paper. So read the book and find 3 important facts, 1 opinion and your opinion. Find the main idea, 3 supporting details, the author's purpose, and the text structure. When you're done, turn it in. Again, this is a review. This is a review of what we've been doing all week, and I believe that you can do this. All right, my loves, have a great day. I'll talk to you later.